Alright, so like one person asked for this once like 3 or 4 months ago, I don't remember what. But I've been wanting to play this for a long time, and since it's October, it feels like a good time to be doing this. You know, a part of me was kind of hoping, like I don't know why I got this hope up, but a part of me was kind of hoping that there'd be like like a full screen version of this game. I know that's... What does that say? Change name. I couldn't read that at all for a second. I was like, how did you know? Hang on. Where's the option to change the, where's the option to change the, like, background? I don't really want this frame. I was hoping there'd be some other frames I could use. I guess not. How do you exit this game? Okay, well, fine. We'll keep this one for now. It's a little but it'll do. Why is it rumbling on the name input? That is definitely an interesting choice. Oh, no, I don't mind this being just the original PS1 version, but I think I was expecting like some enhancements in this. I'm happy for it to just be the regular game because that's still great. I mean, look at this cutscene. This is incredible. For 1997, all right, this would have blown your mind. Look at that untextured castle. I mean, yeah, it's got windows. I don't want to make fun of this game. I love this game. I remember buying this at a whim once on the Xbox 360. I'd never seen this on PS1 when it originally came out. I didn't know it existed at all. I'd completely fallen off the Castlevania loop. I forgot what Castlevania was for the longest time because I grew up with 4. And I really, really liked 4, but I forgot what it was called. Oh yeah, now we're talking. Yeah, I had no idea what it was actually called. Oh, okay, they did keep this. I don't think I need this, but I don't know. Maybe I can get some more hearts. Yeah. But then all of a sudden, like, I'd been exposed to having the internet for like the first time, and there is a lot of unnecessary rumbling going on my controller right now. Like every step I take, it is just rumbling. Power of Sire. Yeah, I just bought this on a whim because I just saw it on the Xbox 360, and I ended up being like, this is now one of my like all-time favorite games. And I mean, it already existed for like a decade plus when I finally bought it, but you know, I still really like it.
Dracula, die now and leave this world.
They changed the voices.
Oh, but this world invited me. Your own kind called me forth with praise and tribute.
Tribute? You're a thief. You steal men's souls, their freedom.
No, that's not the line.
Always sacrifice to faith, good hunter.
No.
Or are you truly here by choice?
No.
All I'm here for is you. To hell with your heresy. You're nothing but a blight on mankind.
Ha! Mankind. A cesspit of hatred and lies. Fight for them, then, and die for their sins.
I'm really upset already. How dare you? That was... why would they change that? Tribute. You steal men's souls and make them your slaves. Perhaps the same could be said of all religions. I'm really disappointed in them for changing that. I mean, I kind of get it. The voice acting was corny, blah, blah, blah. But, like, that's part of the charm. What the hell? always love evil laughs. Like, I never really got what was supposed to be so funny, but whoops, I blew it. There was an achievement I remember on the 360 version. I don't know if it's still in this, because I know there's like a lot of trophies in this version. There was an achievement for defeating Dracula without like activating that bit, and the trick was to just spam the holy water rain, but I didn't get the holy water because he was stood on it for too long. I can do this. I mean, that'll still get the job done.
Impossible! Not this time!
Okay, it's like a different kind of corny.
Count Dracula had risen with the aid of the Dark Priest Shaft.
Yeah, this didn't have a voiceover before either. Okay, so there have been some changes.
Richter Belmont stood against him and at last brought him down. However, 4 years later, on a
Is this
glaring
AI?
full moon night, Richter mysteriously vanished. Maria Renard set out to find him, but knew not where to begin. It was then that fate intervened. Castlevania, the Castle of Dracula, rumored to appear once every century, suddenly materialized from the mist, as if to show her the way. Meanwhile, powerful forces struggled for the soul of a man named Alucard. He who had once fought alongside Trevor Belmont against his own immortal father, Count Dracula himself. To purge the world of his own cursed bloodline, Alucard had submerged his vampiric powers and fallen into what was meant to be eternal slumber. But now, he awakens to the cackles of evil and
Text is
cries
going too
of the
fast.
innocent. The eternal battle of good and evil has come full circle once more.
Yeah?
Dracula's castle beckons for you. And no man can say who will emerge victorious.
I was hearing how much the voiceover was pausing, and I was like, is that gonna desync at some point? Is there gonna be nothing on screen? The answer was yes. What an interesting choice of change. Like, I mean, I respect that the voice acting was corny, but like, man, that's like such an iconic intro. Didn't even like, he was still in the middle of talking when he threw the wine glass down. There's supposed to be dramatic pause, drop wine glass. It's a shame. I hope Alucard's voice isn't too different. I love this walk animation so much. There's something so he-groovin' about it. They have made some of the sound effects a little less sharp on the ears already, which I definitely am not against. Is there an evil ditch laugh? I was gonna go poo-hoo-hoo, and then I remembered where I got that from, and well, I'm not Monokuma, so... I'm wondering, I'm hoping there is a way to turn off the rumble for this, because I can't stress enough. The controller is rumbling with every move going on screen right now, but it's like really mild rumbling. And it's just, it's a lot, honestly. I feel like my hands are gonna go numb by the end of playing this. I think it's supposed to be like, because it's not my footsteps. I think it's supposed to be like when there's a lot of enemies around or something. Or when I land, that's another one. Or when I walk into a new area. Or break a candle. Hang on, is there... Maybe if I go to system... No. I changed the window color. I don't really want to do that, but I can. Okay, I guess... I'm gonna have to charge my controller a lot more often then, because that is gonna... I imagine that is gonna drain the charge pretty quickly. I mean, I'll get over it. It's no big deal. Oh god, I'm nervous about this now.
Alucard, what is your business here?
What was that
I've
laugh?
come to put an end to this.
Ever the insolent boy. But there'll be no games here. If you will not behave, be gone.
I will do neither. Step aside, old man.
Such arrogance. Very well. But I shall see you very soon.
That laugh is really bad. Okay. I don't love the changes to the voice, but the rest of this is probably going to be great. Honestly. I'm wondering if they've made any other, like, game improvements. How do I bring up the map? There it is, okay. I was hoping that would be, like, a little bit more clearer, but no. That's still going to be just as vague as it is. I'm going to try to do as explorative of a playthrough of this as I can. Can I do that? I can get this. I couldn't remember if you needed to, like, break something for this or not. It's been a long time since I last played this. So if there's anything that's a bit obvious that I miss, it's just a lack of remembering. But I really enjoyed fully percenting this game every time. To like 203% or whatever it was. Yeah, I really enjoyed that a lot. So I'm expecting to get pretty stuck in. I can never remember if this sword is back. I feel like red rust is worse, isn't it? Yeah, it's just generally a worse weapon. But it's two-handed, so that's I guess, you know, that's what you want. Whoa. That was some serious freezing up there, alright. Like, for any first-time viewers of this game, I almost want to pull up the original voiceover cutscene, just so you can see it. But at the same time, I'm like, yeah, it's probably not that big of a deal. Like, you can see if you want. The Symphony of the Night cutscenes are everywhere. It'd be like, do you know what that kind of reminds me of? It'd be like if, like, they re-released, the CDI Zeldas. But they, like, removed the, like, my boy. And instead, it was just, like, really serious. Instead of being like, I just wonder what Ganon's up to. He's like, I hope Hyrule is safe for another day. Some shit, I don't know. Very strange choice. I've owned this collection for so long, but I've been holding off playing this for like a series playthrough. So I wasn't prepared. Okay, leather shield, very important. Very important. Look at that shield. Wow. When I first played this game, I was very much... Okay, that feels a little quick for another save, but sure. I mean, you heal on them, so I might as well. It was very much one of those, like, I'm not going to use the shield types. I don't know if that's a type, but... I just didn't really think to use it. And let me tell you, that first boss fight without a shield, I don't advise it. In fact, I believe I kept dying to it, and then I eventually went, you know what? Maybe I should just use a shield. Not that I was, like, actively... I didn't realize that the shield would deflect as much as it does. Okay, this was here. I knew there was, like, certain bits where you could do that. Those are the ones that I may not find all of, because those are gonna come down to just what I remember more than anything. noise every single time I land, though. I don't want to resist thunder. It does feel kind of nice to play this on a PlayStation D-pad, because the Xbox 360 D-pad is kind of sucky, kind of really sucky. But like playing this kind of game on a stick always feels really off. But this is actually I think this is the first time I played this on PlayStation. Oh no! I bought this on the Vita at one point. That's just a regular port of the PS1 game, though, I think. Yeah, I did buy this in the Vita. Wait. Wait. Which way am I supposed to be going here? Oh, they're both openings. Okay. I have a feeling I'm probably supposed to be going up that one, but it's okay. I'll keep second guessing myself and going back and forward. No, it's fine. I'll go this way first. I don't think this is like the intended continuing way. I think this is like the collect item way. Because now I have cloth cape. Isn't that great? I didn't even remember picking that up, but okay. I always like how the capes actually change the color of your cape. I thought that was fun. I don't know if I'll go for very long today, just because for anyone watching this in the future, I started the stream way too late. It is 5:30 in the morning. I was supposed to start this about 10 minutes earlier. Not that that's much of a difference. I was supposed to start about 10 minutes earlier, but then my internet randomly cut out, which was awesome. Don't even know why, just did. Guess just a lucky start to the day. Yeah, this is one of those games that I think I'm gonna get a little too stuck in, which I think is one of the reasons I've been putting off streaming it, because I know as soon as it starts, it's gonna take over. And I feel like, thankfully, although I know this is definitely Castlevania's never really been one that does very well from my experience of playing it. I know this is one that like I can have a great time regardless of whether or not I got a lot of people chatting or not. So that'll help. Yeah, this boss here, let me tell you, without a shield, well, this part's fine. It's the second phase that's pretty bad. Oh, he dropping the spear. I still find it funny that these guys were like right near the end of Castlevania 4, and then in this game they're like the very first bot. Yeah, this. Okay, it's not that part. It's this bit, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, avoiding those. Probably not actually that hard, but it definitely felt really hard from what I remembered. Or maybe it was those. Yeah, I think it was those. I think the little shots weren't too bad. It's been a long time since I've decided to stubbornly not use a shield in my defense, so I don't actually know. Alright. I can't reach up there, so I guess I'll just have to leave that for now. I think my very first playthrough of this, I got a really rare drop in a sword, where you could just I can't remember the name of it, but it's there was something similar in Bloodstained actually. It's a sword where like you just hold the stabby button and it just kind of like you have like a protective shield of stabs around you. Look. I'm looking, House of Geeks. I am looking. What am I looking at? These neat sunglasses. One of a kind. Just hanging out. Ooh, that's probably gonna be better, right? No! No, it isn't. Basic short sword. Ooh. Ooh, those are some cutting words. Calling a sword basic. Ooh. That takes me full circle. Okay. Yeah, that does. I think the first time I played this as well, I didn't realize there was a map button. Got very stuck. I think because my only experience with Castlevania before this was 4, this took me by surprise pretty strong. Well, 4 and a little bit of 64, but I don't really remember much about 64. Very hated game. Justifiably so from my memory of it. I think I tried streaming it once. I think back when I was in the US. I think I tried streaming it, so we're talking probably about 10 years ago. But I know I didn't beat it. I know I definitely didn't beat it. I think I just saw skeletons on motorbikes and had a field day with that. I'll try to play that at some point. I think that'll be fun. But to me, this feels like a really good game to play in October. This feels very fitting. So I've been looking forward to this for this occasion. I forgot how excessive the blood in this game is. No, I think I'll stick with my axe. I don't really know how to utilize that item very effectively. Whoops. They even changed these guys' sound effects. Seems like just all the voice work got redone. But like it's still got some kind of crust filter over it. Like they wanted to make it sound authentic, they just wanted it to sound better. I don't, maybe they lost the rights or something, I don't know. Do you lose the rights to voice work? I mean, maybe. Isn't the guy that originally voiced Alucard like really proud of his work though? I mean, he voiced a extremely strong reference to Alucard in Bloodstained. Apparently there was like a hidden fight to do with that. Ah yes, the splooting hand. I sploot. I think that's supposed to be salt. I think. Because as we know, throwing salt at things is how you kill them. Especially big armored knights. Can't handle a little bit of salt. They'd hate my streams. Oh, whoops. Okay, I've already done everything in this area. You're gonna see me pull up the map a lot. A fair warning. sorry if you don't like that. Ooh, here's a good song. God, this game's soundtrack is fantastic. I'm trying to keep an eye out for where I think you need to hit floors and stuff, but I don't know. Did you just put a robot emoji in my chat? What? Are you the bot I was talking about from before? Did I get my very own AI chat member? What's that this one? Oh, this is the clock area. I don't want to do that yet. I want to check out down here first. I think there's like an area down here that you can just freely go to, but the amount of damage you'll take like quite violently ramps up. What is this? Oh, don't do that. Oh well. I always hate when my YouTube uploader bot in my Discord posts an update that I'm live after I've already put the thing that I'm live in as well. I don't have a new sword yet, do I? No, just a couple that aren't quite strong enough yet. I mean, with every level up, my sword will do more damage anyway. It's just if I could find, because I think those used to take a few hits. I just don't want to rely on a short sword for too long. Well, hopefully my one chat member, I can't remember who it was, but hopefully the one person that mentioned, I think it was back when I was playing like Pokemon Violet or something. The one chat member that asked for this is still around and happy that I'm playing it now. Circle. Would that be better or what? Ooh. Int 6 Def 1. I don't really know where the int and the luck and the con come into play, but I feel like that's probably a good trade-off. Cool looking sunglasses. I feel like that's probably a good trade-off. It's just it's a bigger number if anything. The one thing I don't do in this game that maybe I should is I don't do any of the spells. Because I'm so bad with memorizing button combos. I think you can just... Isn't Dark Metamorphosis? I don't know. I don't want to like... I don't want to just waste a bunch of my holy waters by accidentally throwing them. I wanted to say that was like a quarter circle one, but... I don't know. Spirit Orb. What is that? What does that do? Because Cube of Zoe causes items to materialize. Spirit Orb shows enemy damage. Oh. Oh, that's nice. That seems like a pretty essential item. It's good to know I can do 11 damage. And now I can actually feel the progression of a level up, because now I do 12 damage. Isn't that great? Wow. Thank you, Spirit Orb. I think this is normally where, like, you can probably turn back because it does get a little stronger from down here. Yeah, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna give it a shot. If I die, I die, you know. I like that he leaves his ball. Very nice. Oh, yeah, 13 damage feels like quite a lot. When you consider that my max health is like 80. It's okay though, because you got to think about the positives, right? Yeah, I'm taking a lot of damage from these guys, but there is, well, not these guys. These guys only do 1. I don't think they give you much experience either. I think they're just an obstacle. Oh, hang on, I'll check. I'll check how much they give you. So I have. Where's my experience? Where is it? Next is 182. They give you 6. I mean, you could just stand there and grind them. And I was gonna say, the things that are dealing more damage to me, you gotta keep in mind, they probably also give a lot of experience if you do kill them. I think it's mostly just that guy with the big ball. Oh no, there is this too. But the holy water is gonna be a good move. That, you know, as long as they don't move, that's got me covered. Yeah, I made it. I made it through. That's okay. I just probably won't double back. I'll take the long way. That was all for a shield potion. It's okay, I got a cloth tunic. I actually think I need that. No, I don't. That's not good. Okay. Now it was a waste of time. Well, hang on. It might be quicker for me to just... Yeah, I think it's gonna be quicker for me to just take this way. A part of me was like, yeah, I'll go around instead. But you know what? Sorry, I'm doubling a little bit. There's a save right here, which will heal me, and then I'll go back up. I think this is the save, isn't it? Yes. Okay, so I'll do a quick heal. Get my full 86 health. I was down like 50 something, so yeah, I feel like I could have run the risk of dying on the way back. Hopefully now I'll be fine. I mean, I could just use the potions I've been given. If I use like a shield potion or something, I'll probably take less damage, but again, like, I'm not against using those items, but I very much play by the preserve them for when you'll need them mentality, which this feels like too soon. Even though this is when I'd probably need them the most because I'm so weak. Oops. Ooh. Oh. Well, I would have died right there. Got really lucky with that first holy water against... No. Gonna have to get past Ball and Chain Man again. Gonna need that. Well, I'm pretty sure there's nothing on this path here other than these little fire guys. So... pretty straight path back. Why are you cowering? I might have to heal. I might have to heal. I probably should. But all I have is a pot roast. I can't eat my Castlevania pot. Oh, I have a potion too. What am I saying? That does 50. Okay, so that's kind of a lower level potion anyway. Uh-oh. Fucked it. That's fine, I got this. See? No problem. And now we're in the clear. Okay, so that place wasn't as dangerous as I remembered it being. I thought that was way worse. God, this song is so good. Shout out to Google Chrome. Check that out. It's not quite, but The Google Chrome doesn't have orange. See, that's the difference. Well, that was annoying. I'm glad we kept that death noise the same. We changed so many different voiceovers, but the sound of someone rubbing something on a whiteboard remained the death noise. Someone hitting the brakes. I don't know. I can't really pinpoint what that sounds like, but it's very high. Now I can finally go up the other way. Well, I should probably save. You never know when you'll die. And then I'll lose all of my progress. And I don't want to do that. Not when a save is so easy to do. I know this is completely unrelated to Castlevania. So I'm kind of just, barking up the wrong tree by talking about this here, but I was rewarded some money by my workplace a month ago for doing a good job, and I didn't really know what to spend it on, but because you get rewarded so rarely, I was like, I wanted to be.
Wait,
oh, hang on.
Are you human? What are you doing here?
I've come to destroy this castle.
Likewise.
Why do they all sound so
I'm Marie.
young?
And you are?
Alucard.
Well, if you're a better swordsman than a speaker, perhaps I'll see you again. Farewell.
Hey! Open back up. I don't even think I can get up there, but open back up. I can't remember what the one on the left is. It's like every 30 seconds or something. I want to try getting up there. Because I think it's worth it. I won't waste too much time on this, but... Anyway, yeah, I was gonna say, I wanted to get something to kind of feel like, you know... There's that thing that I can, like, keep, and I can remember, like, oh, yeah, I earned that by doing a good job, or some shit. And I didn't really know what to do, and then, like, I spotted on my shift that we sold Sonic Origins at work, so I bought that. I damn near got it for free. And I had a little play around with it, because I wasn't sure if it was something I wanted to stream. It seems really cool. It seems like a really fun way to do it. Obviously, I'm a little bummed about the Sonic 3 tracks being changed. I think it's every minute it changes. Come on. Come on. Open. There we go. Yeah, it's every minute. And I can't reach. Great. That comes later. Don't think I'm too far off of being able to reach up there. I'll just have to remember to come back for it. That's it. I just wanted to say I was really interested by Sonic Origins story mode, where you play one game and then the other and then the other and then the other, and like you go through all four of like the main games on there, because it's got a bunch of Game Gear games as well, which I definitely wouldn't record, because I've tried a lot of Sonic Game Gear games, and I'm not a Game Gear fan. I think I'd play them off screen just to give them another go, like on like some better hardware, because obviously sometimes emulation, key bindings can make things play kind of crappy anyway. Whereas like if you play it on like a console, they tend to have better like dead zones and stuff set up, and that might help. PS4 D-pad is actually pretty good too, and I just don't really use it with my computer. I find DualShocks are normally a little awkward to set up. I don't know if the PS4 yeah, DualShock is a bit more plug and play than the other ones, but I remember the previous PS3 one not really working. You couldn't just plug it in and have it work. I think, to be fair, actually I'm going to use the book. The book's pretty good. I think, to be fair, I think the PS4 is a bit more plug and play, but I haven't really tried it because it's not my favorite controller anyway. It'd probably be better for D-pad based games, because my only other options are the Switch Pro and the Xbox One controller I have. The Xbox One D-pad's not bad. The Switch Pro D-pad is terrible. It's just one big button. So the input crossover is really fucking bad. I love the Switch Pro controller, but the D-pad could use some improving. It works okay with, like, classic on-demand, whatever the hell they want to call it, the Nintendo Switch Online Classics thing. It works fine with that. But you try using that D-pad on an emulator where, like, none of the dead zones are set, and, oh god, the crossover is bad. But I'm not very good at doing that kind of stuff myself. I know it only takes like a few seconds, but I'm not very good at it. Oh, thank God they didn't censor that abomination's thick cheeks. That would have been a real shame. I'd have been so mad. I gotta stop going back for hearts. Everything that drops hearts, I keep like turning around and grabbing them, and I don't need to be doing that. Like that. I don't need that. Oh, this fucking thing. Okay, only 2 hits, not bad. If they hit you with their spit, you get turned to stone. And it's a little bit annoying. I already have one of those. How do you pronounce that? Is it just... is it Cuirass? That's what I've always said. I don't know if that's correct. Who's gonna tell me? I don't know. Oh. Oh, that's a great noise. Zakon. Zakon these nuts, am I right? All I can do is sell it, doesn't have any other use. Are you worth killing? Oh! Oh! I think he's worth killing. Ooh. It's whether or not he thinks I'm worth killing. Can I just, like... No. Ooh. I think Book is gonna be my best move here. I got him! I got him. He dropped nothing. I don't know if I want to go through this door because he's going to be back when I walk out of it. No. No, I can't. I can't do it. Because I'm going to be sandwiched between like a doorway and an enemy that I do 2 damage to. No matter what is behind that door, I don't think right now it's worth doing. I'll come back for that. I'll be strong enough to kill that guy one day. Like with a sword and not book spam. Bible spam. I keep feeling bad because I'm just calling it book. But like, I don't know. Would it be better if I called it Bible? That feels offensive. There's really nothing down here. I could have sworn there was like a health upgrade down here. I guess not. Oh. I don't believe you can go past this chain. Oh. Oh. Great. I do love me some Medusa heads. Love me some Medusa head. How do I get back up? No. Wait, he doesn't respawn? Oh. He's gonna be back now, isn't he? They baited me. It was for a pot roast. All of that for a pot roast. He's gonna be back. I'm telling you, I'm gonna die now, aren't I? Okay. Well, that's nice. I could have swore he'd respawn. Maybe that was an improvement in this version. Or maybe I'm just not correct. No! No, it's the children that are wrong. Uh-oh. Ooh. No, no, no. No! I was gonna try and use a potion, but I pressed the wrong button. Well. Let us go out. Let us go out. For pleasure. The night is still young. Evening. Why did I put my save all the way down there? It's a weird spot. Thank God I can have like 20 save files. Well, see, this is why I save often in this game, because now I'm just back here and I gotta do all of that again. This is one of those, if you don't save often and you die, you lose all of your progress type games. That's okay. I don't think it was really that much progress. I think I just won't go down when I get to the outer wall.
Wait, are you human?
Can I skip this? I can, okay. I don't know if you used to be able to skip that, but you know what? I don't mind that change, if that was a change. I'm wondering if they changed the intro dialogue. Sorry, I'm so on that. Because they said things like, perhaps the same can be said of all religions, and you steal men's souls and make them your slaves. I'm wondering if maybe the language used, they were afraid of it being a little too offensive. But enough talk, have at you. Die, monster. Wait, wasn't there a save around here? I gotta be honest, this music in this setting is already getting me far more festive for Halloween than I have felt in a little while. I love it. Wait, what was up there? You gotta love when you just did something and your senile, soggy, depressed brain can't even remember something from like not that long ago. Oh, it's just another doorway? Oh, right, okay, yeah. Can't go that way yet. Can't open blue door. Oi, oi, oi. Ah. Oh, this one again. Yeah. Oh, I feel like I had quite a few level ups before. I don't know. I feel like I killed the previous one of those I fought a lot faster. Maybe it's because I booked it. Yeah, it was probably the book effect. I probably won't go for too much longer today. There we go. I knew I'd get stoned eventually. Hey, stop it. Hey, stop it. Stop it. Stop. What are you doing? I was wondering what button it was to do that. That's a move I don't really ever utilize. Do I? Yeah, screw it. Wait, was that a giant eyeball in the window? Oh yeah, ugh. Why don't I remember that? How weird. That's not like a upcoming boss or anything, to my knowledge. That's just a little bit of a background, I guess. A background environmental design choice. A gigantic eyeball looming behind a window. I guess they left him hanging. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh, I should have kept the book. Shit. This fucking guy. This fucking guy. Professional spammer. Spammer card. It's got a dark link him. That doesn't work. It's just a doppelganger, guys, don't worry. Maybe it does work. Oh, hey, I can't do that. What the, hey, whoa, 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 whoa. You're supposed to be me. Nice. I had so much trouble with that the first time I fought it. I must have grown. Celebratory shield. Just want to save real quick, just to not have to fight that again should I accidentally die. It wasn't bad, I could see that getting old. I could definitely see that getting old fast. I do feel like I have died after fighting that boss before and had to fight it again. And even though that wasn't that bad, I just don't feel like most bosses you want to fight again. You know, unless you're really into boss rush modes. Ooh, Gladius, that's gotta be an improvement. 1 attack increase. Boy, that short sword, pretty good. Sword of Ancient Rome. It's definitely got more length to it, which is good. Nice. This would just take me back to where I was. Wasn't there an item like to the right, or... Oh. A little too to the right. I keep wanting to like rewind or like load a save state. I don't know why. I don't know what game I've recently played that has like burned that into me, because I've never used that in Symphony of the Night. But something in me keeps wanting to rewind every now and then. I don't know why. Can't do that. I think, in case there is like that one mystery viewer that I'm definitely not hoping exists but doesn't, that might be like, are you ever going to do Rondo of Blood in this collection. I tried it once, and I think I recorded it. I don't think I streamed it. And I think I just remember being like, you know, this is good, like, as a game, like, it's fine. A little harder for sure. But unless there's like a huge demand for it, I think I'm good. I think that was how I came out of that one feeling. Uh-oh. Oh, I should definitely potion up right now. I don't think I'm supposed to be going up here just yet, but you know me. Very ambitious. What? No. I used a potion. What? I thought it said KO. I thought he said KO at first there, and I was like, wait, what? That's a little more than a KO. I just exploded into blood. What the hell? I guess I didn't, like I wasn't done healing when I got hit, I guess. That is some bullshit. Alright, I don't think I'm gonna go up the rest of that tower. Well, aren't you glad I saved after beating Doppelganger now? Guess I gotta go pick up my Gladius again. You son of a bitch. I mean, the death sounds still pretty good, but the old one was better. The old one was definitely better. Those guys used to be like, "Argh!" when you killed them. I like how smoothly they animated Alucard's arms. Why he walking like that? There we go. Right. Oh, fuck. Alright. Okay. I'm grinding, guys. That's what I'm doing. I'm grinding. I'm grinding Symphony of the Night. I guess that doesn't... That sounded funny, but I guess that is... probably a little bit more normal. It's a level-based game, so, you know, it's probably not as far-fetched as it sounds. It just sounds funny to me for some reason. I should have saved. Who needs it? Can't open this kind of thing. It's not been fixed. Oh, isn't that what you get to the top of the tower to do? Oh, okay, I do need to go up there, yeah. Yeah, no hate to Rondo Blood. I couldn't quite get into it enough. I might play it off screen at the very least. Just because otherwise this collection feels kind of silly to own in a sense. Like, it's not, because I'm going to get a lot of enjoyment out of this, and I'm probably going to replay it off screen to try and get more of the trophies. I think there's something in here. I don't think it's like a save, but I don't think this is like a full path. I don't think this is like a new area. No, it's not. It's a warp. Which I think I can use to take me to at least one other place. Yeah. It's just I can't use it to open up any other areas. So I could go down here and I could save. Also, I could, I guess, get a heart max up. Why not? Oh, he doesn't drop with it. He just keeps falling. That's good. One of these days, they're only going to take one hit, and then I'm going to feel like I have grown. There you go. At least now, I'm fully healed for my ascent. Is that right? Is ascent a word? Ascent has got to be a word, right? It's gotta be. Whoa. This wasn't foggy before. Who put this fog here? Oh, he wasn't so bad. It just seemed bad. Because I was, I think, getting juggled by these fucks more than anything. They might be a staple of Castlevania, but that doesn't mean I like them. There we go. Elevator activated. Stop it! Whoa, yellow one. Yellow one. What was that? I don't remember. Maybe that one turns me to stone. Probably nothing. Nothing of actual, like, congratulations for beating this. I take it I can't get over there yet. But what if I could? What if I could? Yes. Yes. But this is making me kind of nostalgic for Bloodstained as well now. That was such a good game. If you like this kind of game and you haven't already seen my Bloodstained playthrough, do check it out. It's, I think, one of the oldest things on this channel now. But it was really good fun. I enjoyed that game a lot. It got very, almost unreasonably hard at the end, is my only criticism. That final boss fight is a real motherfucker. But, other than that, that game is fantastic. And I feel like a final boss fight should be hard, so I can admit that, like, even though, like, it was getting exhausting and I had to, like, go find an amazing weapon to deal with it easier, it was good fun. I did like it a lot. I don't really, you know, sometimes I think final boss fights are too easy. So I think, to be fair, it's not a bad thing if a final boss fight is, like, really hard. It's just I think we may be a little too accustomed to not being too challenged from time to time. He says whilst, like, Souls games are, like, really popular. I mean, I don't know if the final bosses of all those are really difficult. I imagine they probably are. I've never played, like, any FromSoft game. I think I tried Dark Souls a little bit once, and I did actually enjoy it, but I just never went back for more. Ooh, very spooky. I'm so terrified, all these skeletons. Ah! Ooh, magic missile. Very nice. What does that do again? I think that's like a magic item. Guys, he thinks magic missile is a magic item. We got a genius. I don't actually think I can do anything else here at the moment. Now it's not foggy. Soul of Wolf. Inside of a soul, there are two wolves. Alucard Wolf, Gay Pride Wolf. Oh, I love this song. The amount of streams I've opened with this song is definitely in the double digits. I just really like it. It's lovely. What is a partita anyway? look destroyable. Now I'm sad. I hate these little fuckers. I mean, they're not so bad in this game, but... God, I remember them in Castlevania 1, and I'd rather forget them in Castlevania 1. I wonder if these actually change the way he looks now. Probably not. I always thought that was so lame. Like, the cape changed the way he looked, and then you'd change all his other stuff, and yeah, nothing. Guess that would have been a bit much. Oh yeah, I don't think I can do this yet, can I? No. It's a weird ability to gain. See, this is how you know I'm in the right place. The enemies are only doing like 1s and 3s, whereas, okay, whoa, what's the, what is that? Takamitsu. I would lose attack and defense. I'm good. I'm actually good on that, thanks. All these fucking things. Gonna curse me? Is that what you want to do? You want to curse me? Well, now I have the uncurse. So you can't. For this one time only. Then I'd run out of uncurses and you could absolutely curse. Oh no, big book! Ah, I hate reading! Stop it! Get it away from me! I can't read. Yes, one book, please. Preferably one that doesn't kill. Grapes? Did I just get floor grapes? No way. This game has everything. Oh no, he's gonna sound different too. Oh no, I'm not ready. I bet he's not gonna be all nasally anymore.
It's been a long time, old one.
Eh? Why, it's Master Alucard.
Oh, that's not a bad voice, actually.
I need your help.
Oh, but young Master, I could never betray the good Count.
You won't go unrewarded.
Really? In that case, just tell me what you need.
Why is everyone in such a, like, echo chamber? Okay.
How about
Bite.
this?
What?
How about this?
Oh no, they even changed that? Damn it, there's nothing sacred.
How about
Tactics.
this?
Dracula? Oh, that's like, not like how to beat them or something? I don't remember.
How about this?
Look everybody, it's Dracula. Did they add this? I don't remember this. Oh, it tells you what they drop. That's kind of cool. What does Dracula drop? Nothing. So he's not that good then. He's nothing special then. I guess if you were looking for something, then you could go through this and find out who drops what. You find out these guys drop $400. Is that? That is a diplocephalus. Of course. Oh, it tells you what they're weak against and what they're strong against and stuff. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
How about this?
Thank you.
Oh, that's
How
not
about
the
this?
same. Thank you. Also, what's on his table? Is there something? Oh no, I think it's just a quill. I don't remember that being there, but
Thank you.
everyone's so softly spoken now. got a knife. I know there's a W there, I'm just being silly. Definitely want that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Can I afford anything else? I can get an iron cure ass. I can cure my ass. A saber. That would increase my attack quite a bit. Yeah, really would. Why would that lower my defense? Is that like if I put it on circle, maybe? I'll take it.
Thank you.
Oh, that's why there was something on this table, because it shows you a preview of the item. I like leather hat. No cap. One day I will buy you Joseph's cloak. I like that one. You can recolor your cloak however you want, which is a nice feature. Hehehe. Thank you. It's so flat. Well, it's a much better sword at least. Okay, so how do I metamorphosize? Whoa, what the fuck?
Dark metamorphosis.
Oh. There's nothing sacred.
Dark metamorphosis.
I probably won't use that very often, but one of the easiest spells to do and remember. I think it does actually say what it does, doesn't it? Yeah, heal HP by shedding blood. If you kill anything that bleeds, I think you get healed, basically. I don't know if you can heal with your own blood. I have no idea. I doubt that. I do have the map now, so you can actually see, well, everything bar in the hidden areas, but you do actually see like little openings on the map where they could be, or where they would be. Not could. There's no if about that, really. I got a fiery score. Displays enemy name. Oh, I thought that was... Never mind. And I have the Jewel of Open, so now I can open locked blue doors, which is kind of necessary, really. Uh-oh. Was that literature I just saw? Oh, better put an end to that. Okay. Can I, like... No. At the moment, I think Wolf is only really good for running. Did the Wolf always have a sword latched onto its back? I really don't remember. There's a lot about this game that I guess I'm just not as familiar with as I'd like to be, so some of the changes I'm just not really noticing as much. Obviously the voiceovers are a huge one though. God, if they changed the soundtrack now, that would have been a deal breaker. I can kind of get over the voice change to an extent. God damn it. Fucking ectoplasm. Hey, stop it. I'll just throw axes. They do more damage than my sword anyway. Isn't that... No, it's not a save, that's how you get under the librarian. How long am I going to be cursed for? Oh. Ask and you get an answer, I guess. Now that's where the controller rumbling comes in handy, because if you're actually paying attention to it, which I've learned not to, up until just now, it was rumbling the whole time I was cursed, and then it stopped once the curse ran out. That's pretty good. I don't know why this game has just got a built-in, like, light rumble the whole game, though. I still stand by that's a very, very weird choice. I'm gonna go to that, like, little path there's like an opening at the end of the really long corridor and see what that is. I don't know if there's anything I can do right now, but I'm gonna try to check that out. I can't remember if this is very choose your own adventure in a sense, or if this is like, there's like a set place I need to go to and I need to head in that direction. I actually can't really remember. But I can get rid of this guy a lot easier with axes. So I can get that sweet, sweet wall pot roast. Was it a pot roast? I feel like it was a pot roast. Yeah. And there's nothing else beyond here, no. Obviously there could be a secret. I don't think the map gives away all secrets. I could be wrong about that. I don't think it does though. That's something I can see them of actually changing, to be fair. Man, there's nothing down here. I find very strange. Just a little bit of a setting thing, like thematic setting. Well, I got a pot roast and some more of the map filled in. There is an item that you get later on. I can't remember what exactly it was. I think it's like a defensive thing that like it increases by the amount of map coverage you've got. And because I'm a little completionist from time to time, I do try to fill in as much map as I can. So that would be a good one to get. There is actually nothing in this hallway. It's just a long hallway for fighting enemies. I like that these two are like dick thrusting. Just a couple of bros. Being bros. It's just the two of them, wasn't it? I don't think there was any other enemies beyond that point. Now I remember why I jump and stab, because if you just regular stab as you're walking, it stops you in your tracks. That's what it is. It's so I can break the candles but not have to stop walking. Oh, is that why? Oh. I think I should have taken the warp. Oh wait, no, there's a blue door here that I can open now. This was something that required the something of open, or whatever it was called. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, that's good. Oh, for a minute, I was like, is that it? Just the room with two hearts? What is this? Now it's it. It would be cool if you could change the frame in this game, but I get the impression that you can. Xbox version better. Xbox Live arcade version, that is. I'm pretty sure the Xbox Requiem Collection version would be the exact same thing. I think that's now opened up this bit. I don't remember how much is down here, if this is like a really short passageway or like a whole new area. Oh no, it's just this, okay. A library card, though. That's pretty good. I think that warps you back to the librarian. Should you need to. Always good to have one of those handy. You never know when you're gonna be in need of emergency shopping. I think there is other floor passages that opened. I don't think that was just for the... Yeah, this one's been opened up as well. Which is actually, by the looks of it, quite a big descent. It would take me back to where I started too, so this would work. Yeah, I'll accept this. I think you can basically go either down here or on the far left, you can see there's like a bit going up. Just clearly like a staircase of some kind. I'm talking about the very far left, just above where the very furthest left red dot is, which is the save point. I think that was also a... What is it called? I need to remember. It's Jewel of Open. I think it's another thing that was like, you need the Jewel of Open for. So I think you can basically choose either one, because you could go up to the warp and then go back over there and do that. Or you can do this, which will, I think, slowly take you back over there. Just hit me. Oh. But how do I get that? I don't know if I can right now. Ooh! I think there's a save really close by. I hope there's a save really close. This is another great song, by the way. Just in case you needed me to point that out for you. Another really good song. I think this game does have a couple of songs that are a bit There's like an entire other half of the game that has a pretty blech song. Does it show? Yeah, see, okay, so it doesn't show there's a pathway this way. So there are secrets you're going to still need to find yourself. But I do now have a bandana, which I think they spelt wrong. I'm pretty sure there's only one N in bandana. Now, why doesn't this change his sprite? I would love to see Alucard in a bandana. Life is not fair at times. I would have loved to have seen him in those cool sunglasses as well. Oops. Oops, whoops, whoops. Oh yeah, what level am I at the moment? Where? Level 14. No, I don't remember if there is a max level or not. I think there is. I think it's like level 100 probably, or like 99. Now Castlevania 99, there's a game that we are probably more likely to get than any other Castlevania game. Which is weird, because I think the anime was very well received. But heaven forbid Konami make a Castlevania game. It isn't just a re-release. I love that organ. What is this? Oh, it's just more passageway, okay. Ay, no. Random dresser. Gee, I wonder if I can jump up. You know what? This instrumental actually kind of sounds a little Joji-esque now that I think about it. I don't know how to explain it than that, but it kind of does. At least to me. Yeah, I'll go this way. Oh, it was just a... How the hell do I do that? Oh, I see. I took a turn. No, I want to go fill that in. There could be items. There could be some really cool items up there. But that's a one-way, whereas this one actually takes you back up the other side. I'll tell you what, actually, I feel bad. This is a track I completely forgot about. I almost feel like it's better when you do those sometimes, because then you hear it again. You get to go, ooh, ooh, that's good. every single heart that drops. I don't need them. Watch me have gone all the way up here, and then it's going to turn out I can't go down that way. I just forgot. Oh, no, I can. Okay. Oh, I think I don't have an iron. Yeah. Well, I'm glad I didn't buy that. I have a weird feeling this is just a straight drop after a certain point. Well, it's not a weird feeling, it might be more like memory. Yeah. Yeah. Well, there was something over there, but... Uh-oh. Okay, yeah, I don't think there was any secrets. Okay, well, there was something, but I don't actually think I could have reached that anyway. Oh, well, at least it's filled in. At least a part of me won't, like, wonder why I didn't do it. Like, pull up the map and be like, well, hang on. Like, you know, when I inevitably get stuck and I can't find where to go next, at least I won't see that and go, that's weird. Why is there a whole passageway I didn't go? And it's just, I just skipped over it. There's another one I remembered. Another great sound effect. Thank you. Oh, I can't do this anyway at the moment. Well, I remembered it, alright. I don't think there's much over here. Oh. Oh, there's much over here. Oh, this is a problem. You know why this is a problem? I haven't saved in quite a while. Fucking Mario 64 eel up in here. Alucard can't touch water, by the way. He'll start losing life. Only if it's deep enough. There you go. It doesn't take much depth, of course. Pot roast. I don't remember this boss being too hard, but I could be wrong. It might be that I came to this one a little later when I originally played this. I'm not sure. Why did I hear wolf noises? Oh, I guess because of the other heads it had. Silence you. Hey, stop that. Yeah, that was a pretty easy boss, okay. And I got a crystal cloak, nice. Seems like a pretty decent upgrade. Ooh, ooh, I like the purple. Ooh, that's a nice purple. What is that, plum? What is that, plum? What is that, beans? Shout out to anyone who gets that reference. Not my thing, but, you know. Great. I can get a worse sword than what I have. That's pretty cool, right? Scimitar. The old skimmy. Well, I mean, it's another boss beaten. That's, you know, that's good. Oh no, I don't need to go down here. That's still not going to be available. I think that's another relic I need to be able to get through that part. Dead man's or some shit like that. Oh, I had saved recently. What the fuck am I talking about? I was like, oh, I'm scared of dying to that boss. I haven't saved in a while. No, I had literally saved not even that far from the boss. I think they're normally pretty generous with placing saves near bosses, to be fair. I don't like that the inside of this cape flickers. I don't know why it does. I don't think that makes a lot of sense. In my game about vampires and mythical creatures, I don't think having a flickering cape makes a whole lot of sense, frankly. They need to get it together. Will this do something? I'm sure blocking this off does something. Well, at the very least it drowns those fuckers. They're grooving. And now they're dead. Uh-oh, that's a lot of water. But I'm afraid of water. One day I will come back here and I will not be afraid of water, and I will fill in so much of this map frog. I like that frog is an enemy. Just frog. Toad too. But especially frog. Toad feels a little bit more enemy-like. Frog is just frog. Yeah, I'm quite fond of frogs. I don't like having to kill them. I don't think that's very right. I think a lot of this map's gonna have to just be left untouched. I mean, some of it you need to leave untouched. It's like important, you know? It's a reminder that you... I don't think I can do this, but... Ooh, no, you cannot. Okay. Well, you know what they say about waterfalls in video games. At the risk of taking some damage. It's okay, I do get some of my health back. And I do now have permanently more health, so... For the cost of, like... Yeah, I'm not surprised my DualShock's low. It has not stopped rumbling this whole game. Well, like, it has. It's not rumbling now. It's not like my controller's just broken and just constantly rumbling. It's just like... Okay, so, like... It rumbled because she died. It rumbled because I jumped. It rumbled because she died. And again... Every time I swing, it rumbles very lightly. Oh, he is here now. Shit.
Welcome aboard, O Prince. Shall I guide thee across the river?
I actually remember really hating his voice, so I'm okay with that change. At first you're like, why is he helping me? And then you remember that you are Dracula's son. What about this cloak screams crystal? Exactly. Mermaid statue. What does that do? Merman statue. Summons the Oarsman. The Oarsman! Now that sounds like a great YouTube not villain, spooky video category. It's a shame I can't get back to the other place I'd need him. You know, that bit where I said I wouldn't be able to get across yet? Well, now he'd be there. I think it's like the only other use that this has. But I'll have to go back for that another time, because that is... Well, now that I've fallen down that waterfall, that is way out of reach. Alucard, please stop jumping around on my boat. Yeah, where this little peg thing was. I think it's like the only other use that has. I can't think of another place where you would summon the Oarsman. The legendary Oarsman. Yes. And now we're back at the very beginning of the game. I bet like now I can one-hit these guys. I think I could before. I mean, that was before the Reaper took all my stuff. Maybe I couldn't afterwards. Alright. Now we gotta go up those stairs. I think that was the better path to take. I feel like the other way would have been a bit too back and forwardy. Whereas I think at least this way... Whoops. I think at least this way. I've covered that one first section and now I'm doing a bit more. Like they kind of connect this way. I guess you could use the warp and go to this one first, but I feel like you'd have to double back, is what I'm saying. This is a very smooth transition. I'll be sure to use that other save up there. I am. Okay. It can be a little hard to remember sometimes. You know what this calls for? Say the line! Why is he not doing it anymore? Guess I just wasn't being quick enough, I don't know. That's why I don't like button combos in games. I always feel like I can't get the rhythm that they want down, which is funny because I really like rhythm games and stuff, but you know, different things. It's not like keeping a rhythm. It's like I can never tell if they want you to do it like super fast or if it's got to be like fairly slow. If it's just like a sequence of inputs and you can do it at any speed, just obviously not too slow, or like what I never really know. Button combos in games always confuse me. It's why I'm so shit at fighting games. I'd never record me playing a fighting game. Smash Bros doesn't count. I mean, I guess it does if you're playing as like Ryu and Ken. But generally speaking, there's no like button combos and shit in those games. Thankfully. You again.
Alucard, wasn't it? We meet again.
So it seems.
As friendly as ever, I see. It's strange. This castle's different than I remember it.
This castle is a creature of chaos. With each rebirth, it takes a new form.
And here I thought my mind was playing tricks. Well, there's nothing for it. Till we meet again.
What's that? What did she do with her hair? God, her hair was really fucking long. I feel like if she wasn't just a blob of pixels, that'd be a pretty cool looking character, you know? Yeah, I could go a little longer. A part of me was like, yeah, I think I'll stop here, but I kind of want to go a little longer because, you know, I really fucking like this game. I mean, I've had literally like no chat this whole stream. I had one guy write the word look and then an emoji that I don't actually know what that means. That's all I've had this whole stream. I don't care. I'm still having a good time. I just fucking love Symphony of the Night. This is definitely like, I don't know where this would rank, but this is definitely in like, I would say my top 10 games ever. I've never really been able to put together like a list of like my top 10 games, you know? I feel like it would be shat on to all hell. Because it would have like Sonic Adventure 2 in there. And like, there definitely are a lot of appreciators for that game. But I'm also aware that there's a lot of hate because it's a Sonic game. I think the hardest thing in that would be like, I'd only want to include like one Mario game and I wouldn't know what to put in there. Just like I'd only want to put one Zelda game in, but I wouldn't be able to choose. Sometimes I just say Ocarina of Time, sometimes I just say Majora's Mask. It's genuinely both. But if I was to like single it out where you could only pick one game from one franchise, that would make that very difficult. I also wouldn't know what else to put in it after a certain point, because I feel like I don't actually play that big of a variety of franchises, truthfully. Just be a bunch of Nintendo franchises. Must kill big sword. Why? I could drop something cool, I don't know. How do you hurt a sword? Well, I just did. Where is this gonna take me? Oh. Well, I have a Night Shield now, so that's pretty good. That's gotta be better, right? Yeah. Get out of here, leather shield. That does look better. Looks a little tacky, but it does look better. I think it's just because the shields are so fucking big in this game. Like, it makes sense. They would definitely shield you effectively. I know I should probably just go, but well, first of all, I wanna kill this MF. Well, someone's in the chat. I'm getting random heart emojis pop up in the corner of my eye. Okay, Goggle. Well, the int to def change is 1 down but 3 up. So I'll take it. I will become Goggle. I just missed a bunch of stuff there, didn't I? Is that... I don't know if that's going to be worth going back for. I guess it's not exactly hard to get back up to. Oh, whoops. I don't think it's going to be anything of importance. It's probably just going to be more hearts or something. Puppet sword again, everybody. I'm not actually going to bother with the puppet sword. Oi! Ay, ay, ay. Oh! Hello, Aaron. Welcome. This is a pretty good song, too. Have I said any song is bad? I don't think so. Is this really... I'll give it a go.
Rest your weary soul here.
What?
May the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost be with you. Amen.
Okay, there was no voiceover for that originally. Did they change this one? There was a trophy. I was having a little look at the trophies when my internet cut out. There was a trophy for sitting on a chair for so long that he falls asleep. I didn't even know that could happen. had no idea. I just don't know how long that would take, so I'm not going to do it right now. Oh, Skellerang. Oh, I love Skrillex. Do I want to go this way? I don't know. Oh, there's a tiny man stopping it. There's a little tiny man, and he won't let me go. Damn you, tiny golden man. I'm gonna kill you one of these days. I've always said birds in video games are the bane of Jitch. They are the bane of Jitch. Hunting girl. Oh yeah, I remember that area. Later. Are you done, hunting girl? She not done. Shut up, bud. Alright. Oh, I'm almost at the top. Wow, that did not take as long as I thought it was going to. I don't know why. I felt like climbing this normally took, like, forever. Maybe it's one of those, like, first time playthrough things, you know? Like, you don't know what you're expecting, so everything takes a little longer. Silver plate. Just a straight up upgrade. Okay. I don't feel like I've gotten anything from ascending this just yet, but there is a lot of map beyond this point, so I shouldn't I shouldn't get too carried away with like, oh, I haven't really done anything. No, I don't want to jizz on everything. I like how well timed one of those bells was with the song. Only once, but it was. God, this music brings me so much joy. It's just lovely. Very Halloween. Uh-oh. That wasn't a save by this one. What the fuck? Oh, wait. Maybe there was. Just because I don't want to risk it at the moment. I don't want to, like, have to climb all the way back. Maybe that's why I remember this being, like, kind of long. Oh, that's pretty far down. Do I really want to go all the way down there? Yeah, I kind of do. Oh no, that's the tiny man! Oh god damn it, tiny man, you got me again! Oh man, I got tiny man. Tiny gold man got me again. I guess we're fighting a bird without a save. I think I got some pot roasts on me. Because I don't feel too confident about this for whatever reason. Mostly because I don't have like an axe, and you know it's gonna fly a lot. It's a bird. Hippogriff. Okay, thought the holy water went a lot further than it. Ooh, that was a good one. I don't really remember this boss, so I don't think it's gonna be too hard. Okay, that doesn't... There is one thing that might set me back. Bad gamer. There we go. I love this artwork. It's beautiful. Oh, hello again.
You look like you're doing well for yourself.
Why were you just watching me?
And you didn't come here to flatter me.
True. Do you know the name Richter Belmont?
That's not the picture. It was supposed to be a sprite from the old game. Oh, no, there you go.
He disappeared about a year ago.
I remember
I'm sure
wrong.
he's here now. If you see him, please let me know.
As you wish, my lady.
A gentleman after all. Thank you.
They were thinking of different Belmonts. Was Alucard's Trevor? Because if Alucard was Trevor, that's kind of funny. I don't want any Castlevania spoilers. But I didn't really recognize the pixels. I think that was Simon. I don't know. I don't know my Castlevania sprites. Okay. Imagine if he was like, Belmont, and he pulls up like fucking shitty Game Boy Belmont. Shitty Game Boy Belmont. That's an original character. I'm pretty sure it's just Simon in the first one. I don't think it is in the second one. Is it? I don't know. The first Game Boy Castlevania sucked so much. I don't think I ever bothered with the second one. Castlevania: The Adventure. Do I already have a cutlass? Yeah, I do. Thanks for giving me a second one, I guess. Alright, I will wrap this up soon, I promise. Because obviously the longer the episode is, I feel like the less people would want to watch it anyway. I do try to go for like a 1 to 2 hour sweet spot. 3 if I really can't put something down. I mean, I know I could go 3 hours with this. Hell, I could probably do what I did with my Voices of the Void streams, where I keep going 5 hours. I probably could. But that's not what I'm aiming to do right now. I think this is just another save. Oh no, isn't this a warp? I think this is a warp point. Yeah. I don't know if you have to use them to activate them, so I'm gonna just do that just in case. I have no idea. I think you can just walk in and then they're like activated. But just to be on the safe side, I haven't gotten any new relic, anything that's like pointing me in the direction of like what I can do next. I think that's my goal. I think I'm gonna find the next relic, the next thing that like, because I think then it's gonna be a little bit backtracking. You know, because this is, well, this was the birth of Metroidvania, wasn't it? This was the game that coined that term. Because Metroid had already done games like this where you, like, you know, you had a map to fill in and you backtracked once you got, like, an upgrade and shit like that. I think this was the, oh, the Cursed Dark Sword, 0 attack. Yeah, I'd love it, thank you. Troll item. I think this was the game that, like, kind of then made that a genre and not just, like, the thing that Metroid did. Wasn't there something down here, actually? I think these guys might have helped me, you know? Could be wrong. I feel like... There is. There is a leap stone. Oh, that's a really good one. Now I can double jump. That's great. That's... Well, I mean, I got a relic. But you know what? I'm gonna finish off this area. I don't want to leave it like an... Well, I think that's fair to not want to leave a, like, half-done area. This is also another great song. As I said before, I know I sell this game's soundtrack a lot. I will say, though, I do stand by. There is, like... This game suffers from, like, something that I did think they did in quite a lot of old games. Like A Link to the Past is a good example of something I like recently did. Oh, I don't think I can do any more of this. Oh. Alright, because it's all too out of reach. I think my next destination is the square on the right, to the right of here, basically. Like, I think I just need to get that level above where I currently am. Now that I can double jump. So, yeah, I think this game suffers from what Link to the Past does, just to a lesser extent, because Link to the Past did it quite big. Well, like the first half of the game, so for Link to the Past, I'm talking about the first 3 dungeons, you've got this great unique soundtrack, good songs in each dungeon. You know, it's pretty decent. And then you go to the Dark World, and it's all just the same song over and over again in every dungeon. And I think this game is very similar. I think the first half of this game, because this game is broken up into 2 halves. I don't want to spoil anything, so I'm just going to say it's broken up into 2 halves. In the first half, loads of unique songs, great songs all around. And then the second half, I think there's like one song. There's like, I think there's like a second part you can get to later on that plays a really good, very intense, you're at the end of the game song. But other than that, I think it's all, they have a quick save function now. I didn't even notice that. Other than that, I think it's all just like one kind of flattish song, which is a shame. Anyway, that's it. I'm done. I hope someone will enjoy this. Person who requested it, preferably. Whoever you are, I hope you're out there. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.